watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Officials in Beatty made an announcement today that the Beatty Senior Center will be closed until further notice, effective tomorrow, July 12th, due to building maintenance matters. KPVM TV has reached out to get more information regarding this story and has not received a response as of news time. For more information, you can call 775-751-6292. That's 775-751-6292, or send an email to nyseniors@co.ny.nv.us. Shonda Whelan is continuing to work for the Andre Butch Harper events with the help of the Moose Lodge and many volunteers and donators. The Smiles Across Pahrump event will be happening soon. Here is Whelan with all the details.
As you know, Butch Harper, who passed away a few years ago, had started this in 2010, and his vision was to have an event that was free to children so they could come out with their families, do a picnic in the park, engage with each other in activities from horseshoe or whatever, just sitting away to get them away from their electronics. He was getting older and his health was deteriorating, so he had passed it on to the Kiwanis Club, who then passed it on to the Moose Lodge about 2 years back. And so the Moose Lodge is putting this on this year. They held a couple of dinners throughout the year to raise money to purchase bicycles. Preferred RV has donated a couple of bicycles. We've got DJ Tim coming out to spin some music for the kids. We had horse races and water balloon toss and just different things. The gunfighters are coming out. Jeannie's Hot Dogs is donating all the hot dogs. GolfCartNV.com is donating water and chips for the kids. So it's still going to be a free event in keeping with the vision that Butch had thought of, many years ago. He wanted a free event, so there's no cost for anybody to come out. The only thing that he asked was for the children to write a short essay of what a smile meant to them. And the essays that we get sometimes are so colorful and so amazing. One last year talked about a little girl who a smile meant a princess castle with unicorns and everything. It was just so, and she drew pictures. It was just so colorful and great. In exchange for the essay that they bring to us, we're going to give them a ticket. Then they can take that ticket and drop it in a bucket by prizes that they would like to win. So if they'd like to win a bike, they can put the bucket in for a bike, and if they're a boy, they don't have to put it in, they might not end up with a girl's bike, which we found was a problem in earlier years. This works out really well.
When is Smiles Across Pahrump?
Smiles Across Pahrump is July 22nd. It is a Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Ian Deutsch Park.
You're looking for volunteers, and you're still looking for anybody who'd like to donate prizes.
Yes, anybody who would like to volunteer, you can contact me, 616-902-0629, or call the Moose Lodge directly, because there'll be somebody that can help you get in contact with the person running the games, which is Bonnie Lundy. Then we're still looking for prizes like board games and bicycles and things like that. Remember, it's free food, music, games, fun for all ages. We want kids from 1 to 18. You're still a kid. We're going to have things for you to do. If you don't want to play the games, maybe you want to help a smaller child play a game.
All right, fantastic. All right, well, Mike and Cindy Colucci talk about water treatment systems in today's Home Matters.
Home Matters is brought to you by Trish Rippey Realty, 775-727-4343.
Hi folks, this is Mike Colucci, and this is your Pahrump Home Matters real estate segment. For the past couple of weeks, we've showcased a couple of beautiful properties here in Pahrump, but we're going to take a turn today. My guest today is Cindy, the owner and operator of High Desert Water Systems.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here. What we're going to discuss today is the relationship between laboratory water testing and home mortgages. So what can you tell us about that, Cindy?
Well, in the last couple of years, there's been some changes to the rules for FHA, VA, and even some conventional mortgages. And those rules are that they have to have a water quality test done on their private well, on their property, and it has to come out clean before they'll close escrow for the property.
Okay, so this is only relating to private wells. It has nothing to do with municipal water supplies. You don't need a test for a municipal water supply if you're purchasing a property, correct?
That's correct. And it's best if you get the water test done early on your private well in the process of the mortgage, so that you're not holding up the mortgage escrow closing because of a water quality test not being arrived, or that there's a problem with the water and it has to be cured and retested before you can close escrow.
Now, what kind of things do you test for?
We test for the bacteria panel, which would be E. coli and coliforms, and we also test for nitrates and total dissolved solids, otherwise known as TDS.
So, Cindy, would you recommend having a lab test even if you're not procuring a mortgage?
Oh, I definitely recommend having a water quality test on your private well, even if you're not having a mortgage done and it's not required for that. The reason is because as consumers of water, we'd like to know what we're drinking, what we're bathing in, and if it's going to have any long-term effects on our health or the health of our home. So yes, I recommend that you have a water quality test done if you have a private well.
So if somebody is interested in getting a water quality test, how do they reach you?
The best way to reach us is by phone, and you can contact me, Cindy, at High Desert Water Systems at 775-727-3010.
And that is your Pahrump Home Matters Real Estate segment today. If you have any other real estate related questions, please call me, Mike Colucci, at 775-764-8211.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Cindy. Well, if you want to volunteer and make a big difference, we have a job for you after this break.